Tonight on Deep Dive News Weekly, major cracks are forming in the electric vehicle revolution. Ford loses a key battery partner, GM cuts EV jobs, and consumers are backing away from high-priced cars. Meanwhile, Tesla tightens its grip, China floods global markets with vehicles, and Toyota and Subaru once again prove reliability still matters. This is Deep Dive News Weekly. Let's get into it. First tonight, a major shift in the EV supply chain. South Korean battery manufacturer SK On has confirmed it is ending its joint venture with Ford for US-based battery plants. This partnership was seen as a cornerstone of Ford's long-term EV strategy. Its collapse raises serious questions about timelines, costs, and the stability of America's domestic EV battery production. While Ford has not announced immediate plant closures, the move signals a broader industry pullback as EV demand cools and margins tighten. Dealers across the US are now reporting record low showroom traffic, falling profits, and growing concern over affordability. With average vehicle prices still near historic highs and interest rates squeezing buyers, consumers are simply stepping back. In response, manufacturers and dealers are rolling out aggressive incentives, including a sharp rise in 0% financing offers, something rarely seen just a year ago. This isn't just a slowdown, it's a warning sign that pricing may have pushed buyers to the breaking point. While US demand struggles, China's auto exports are surging to record levels. Chinese automakers have dramatically increased their market share in regions like Mexico, leveraging lower production costs and aggressive pricing. However, this export boom is triggering alarm bells globally. Several countries are now considering new tariffs and trade restrictions to protect domestic automakers. This could set the stage for a major geopolitical friction in the automotive world. Despite broader EV struggles, Tesla continues to pull away from the pack. In October, overall US EV registrations dipped, but Tesla's growth outpaced nearly every competitor. Meanwhile, Ford and Chevrolet both saw declines, highlighting just how difficult it has become to compete in the EV space without Tesla's scale and pricing power. Like it or not, Tesla remains the gravitational center of the used EV market. In more positive news, the redesigned 2026 Subaru Outback is earning strong early praise. Reviewers say Subaru addressed key weaknesses, including interior refinement and technology, while preserving the Outback's rugged, practical character. At a time when buyers are leaning toward reliability and value, this redesign could be perfectly timed. Artificial intelligence is also reshaping the business side of automotive. New tools, including a trend known as vibe coding, are helping dealerships build custom software without traditional development teams. From inventory systems to customer management, AI-driven tools are transforming operations and lowering costs across the industry. General Motors is also feeling the pressure. GM has confirmed job cuts within its EV division, underscoring the challenges automakers face as electrification timelines collide with economic reality. While GM remains committed to EVs long-term, this move reflects a broader industry recalibration. Looking ahead, several new vehicles are turning heads. The 2026 Jeep Wrangler Moab leans heavily into rugged off-road capability. Genesis unveiled its stunning Magma GT concept, signaling serious performance ambitions. And Mercedes may be preparing an electric GLB with extended range, aimed at easing range anxiety. Innovation hasn't stopped, it's just becoming more selective. Finally tonight, Consumer Reports has once again named Toyota and Subaru as the most reliable brands for 2025. At the same time, warning signs are flashing globally. China is seeing rising inventories, and the European Union is calling for less strict EV mandates, signaling a shift toward flexibility. The auto industry isn't collapsing, but it is recalibrating. That's your automotive news for the week. If you value Cliff Nonson's coverage of the industry, hit like, subscribe, and join us every Friday night. I'm Brandon Steele, and this has been Deep Dive News Weekly.